Welcome back to Movies on the Brain, where we tackle the mysterious, the spooky, and sometimes the otherworldly. I'm Jason, and today I'm reviewing a classic Scooby-Doo adventure with a cosmic twist. Scooby-Doo and the Alien Invaders, directed by Jim Stenstrom, is out of this world adventure stars Frank Welker, B.J. Ward, and Scott Innes, taking the gang on an unforgettable journey to the far reaches of the desert where nothing is quite as it seems. In Scooby-Doo and the Alien Invaders, we get a thrilling mix of mystery, extraterrestrial encounters, and a bit of romance. Let's break down the strange events, the conspiracy theories, and what makes this adventure stand out in the Scooby-Doo series. Now, unfortunately, I'm unable to find any information about how well it's sold or anything. The only information I was able to find out about this was the third direct-to-video Scooby-Doo movie released, and it was released on October 3rd, 2000. While driving the Mystery Inc. gang through the desert amidst a sandstorm, Shaggy Rogers accidentally drives onto government property before a UFO sighting causes him to crash near a small town. Shaggy and his dog Scooby-Doo stay with the group's van, the Mystery Machine, while the others head towards town to find help. Not long after, the pair encounter aliens who chase them into town. After reuniting with their friends in a diner, a waitress named Dottie says the locals have never seen aliens, but have seen strange lights and hear strange sounds at night. Chef Sergio adds cattle have vanished overnight, causing people to leave town. When a patron claims to have taken pictures of the aliens, the gang travel to his home, only to learn he made paintings. Nonetheless, he offers to let them stay the night. While sleeping on the roof, Shaggy and Scooby are abducted by the aliens before they are awakened in the desert by photographer Crystal and her dog Amber, who give them a ride back to the diner. While spending time together, Crystal claims she is an undercover agent sent to investigate alien activity. Shaggy takes her to the caves where he and Scooby first encountered the aliens. They find gold deposits but are chased by aliens and military police. Meanwhile, the rest of Mystery Inc. ask a local mechanic named Buck to fix the Mystery Machine, during which they meet Max, a member of South, search for alien life forms. When Max takes them to meet the rest of his team, Laura and Steve, Velma Dinkley grows suspicious after seeing dried mud on the South team's boots. Taking her friends to a nearby canyon to confirm her suspicions, they find a dry riverbed along with mining equipment and gold within several caves before running into Shaggy, Scooby, Crystal, and Amber. The aliens capture Velma, Fred Jones, and Daphne Blake, while the MPs cause the others to fall off a ledge. After the MPs leave to pursue them, the aliens reveal themselves as the South Team, who discovered the cave as part of a 19th century gold mine. Due to it being on government property, they kept it hidden, concocted their alien disguises to keep others away, and hired men to impersonate MPs to help them further. Concurrently, the MPs corner Shaggy, Scooby, Crystal, and Amber, but the latter pair reveal themselves as aliens to rescue the former pair before rescuing the others and subduing the South Team. Crystal and Amber reveal further that they were the ones who caused Shaggy to crash and used television signals from the 1960s to disguise themselves before sharing a heartfelt goodbye with Shaggy and Scooby and leaving Earth. Afterward, the South Team and the MP impersonators are arrested, and Buck repairs the Mystery Machine, allowing Mystery Inc. to resume their journey. Now let's look at the cast and some of their other roles. Scott Innes as Scooby-Doo and Shaggy Rogers. Other roles for Scott Innes include Rick and Tad Caldwell and the Monster Kid, Scotty Thibodeau in Go Fishing, and Professor Pat Pending in the Wacky Races video game. Mary Kay Bergman as Daphne Blake. Before her passing in November of 1999, other roles for Mary Kay Bergman include the Earthquake Lady in Hercules, Quasimodo's mother in Hunchback of Notre Dame, and JJ in the TV show JJ and the Jet Plane. Frank Welker as Fred Jones. Other roles for Frank Welker include Lug in the TV show Three Below Tales of Arcadia, Sven in the TV miniseries Lego Frozen Northern Lights, and Higgins in Outback. B.J. Ward as Velma Dinkley. Other roles for B.J. Ward include Barbara Nader in Looking for Comedy in a Muslim World, Wizzy in the TV show The Zula Patrol, and Tulip in the TV show Courage the Cowardly Dog. Jeff Bennett as Lester and Fake MP number 2. Other roles for Jeff Bennett include Kowalski in the TV show Penguins of Madagascar, Dewey in Secret of the Wings, and Kevin in the TV show Super Noobs. Jennifer Hale as Dottie. Other roles for Jennifer Hale include Rivet and Ratchet Rift Away video game, Rift Apart video game. I'm sorry, Cinderella and Ralph Breaks the Internet, and Chronica in Mortal Kombat 11 video game. Mark Hamill as Steve, one of the agents, and Fake MP number 1. Other roles for Mark Hamill include Albie Krantz in The Life of Chuck, Talos in the TV show Nightfall, and Robert Minkow in Con Man. Candy Milo as Crystal and Amber. Other roles for Candy Milo include Mrs. Wakeman in the TV show My Life as a Teenage Robot, Coco in the TV show Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, and Mom in the TV show Cow and Chicken. Kevin Michael Richardson as Max and the Aliens. Other roles for Kevin Michael Richardson include Key Biggie in Hoodwinked, Gus in the TV show Adventures in Wonder Park, and Kilowog in the TV show Young Justice. Neil Ross as Sergio in Buck. Other roles for Neil Ross include Bone Crusher in the Transformers the movie, Honest John in An American Tale, and Teddy in the Cat Quest video game series. Audrey Wazalewski as Laura. Other roles for Audrey Wazalewski include Dina in the TV show Alice's Wonderland Bakery, The Souls of the Damned in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, and Stealth Elf in the Skylanders video game series. Now, this, Cyber Chase, and Zombie Island are easily my top 3 Scooby-Doo movies, at least from all the ones that I've seen, which I've seen a good bit. What I really like about this one is it gives Shaggy and Scooby love interests for a good portion of the movie. I remember being a kid and being absolutely mind blown that Amber and Crystal were aliens and that Amber could talk clearer than Scooby can. I also remember thinking the fake aliens were the mechanic and the two at the diner, but watching it as an adult, and once we're properly introduced to Steve, Max, and Laura, and not just the quick scenes at the beginning, it's actually really obvious that it's those three. You know, Mark Hamill being involved in this absolutely blows my mind because I didn't recognize his voice in any of the 3 characters he voices. And I do really think this holds up 25, almost 26 years later. By the time you see this, it'll be about 26 years. Now let's look at some fun facts and trivia, and I'm starting off with a pretty dark one, I'll be honest. This is Mary Kay Bergman's last film as Daphne Blake. She died by suicide in 1999, and this 2000 film is dedicated in her memory. Her friend Gray Griffin would provide the voice of Daphne Blake in all future Scooby-Doo movies, starting with Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase, which was released the following year. When Shaggy and Crystal are viewed from a distance, walking together and talking, you can hear him telling her the story of his first encounter with the witch's ghost from Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost. This is the second time Mark Hamill, who voices Steve, has voiced a character in the direct-to-video series of Scooby-Doo movies. He also voiced Snakebite Scrubs in Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. In this film and others from the late 1990s and early 2000s, the gang wears modern clothing and drives an updated Mystery Machine. During Shaggy's dream sequence, there is a scene where the gang is in their original Scooby-Doo Where Are You costumes from 1969. And Shaggy drives away in the original Mystery Machine. This is the last Scooby-Doo animated production to be animated using hand-painted cells. All subsequent productions, beginning with Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase, are colored digitally from here on. At the movie's beginning, the loud signal heard through the radio monitors is referencing the wow signal, which was a strong narrowband radio signal heard in 1977 and is the strongest candidate for an alien radio transmission ever detected. Hollywood actress Jennifer Love Hewitt performed the Scooby-Doo Where Are You theme song for this film. The track was played when Shaggy and Scooby were being chased by the green aliens. During Shaggy's song How Groovy, he says that when he and Crystal get a house, they would fill it with stuff from 1969. That's the year the original series Scooby-Doo Where Are You first premiered on television. This was the last Scooby-Doo movie to be released before Hanna-Barbera Productions closed down in 2001 following the death of William Hanna. Although there have been a couple of other instances where Shaggy goes on a date with a girl and having a girlfriend, this movie marks the first real-time Shaggy actually falls in love and debates the possibilities of a serious romantic relationship with Crystal, leading to the daydream sequence of How Groovy, another main movie track performed by Scott Innes as Shaggy, and in part Scooby-Doo, where he kisses Crystal on the lips. He does, however, get a real one near the end of the film, marking him the first main human to get kissed on the lips, kissed and on the lips too. Scooby-Doo also gets kissed on the mouth by Amber. And there you have it, folks. Another mystery solved with Scooby-Doo and Alien Invaders. Just like when the gang pieces it all together, this movie delivers a satisfying conclusion to a strange and fun adventure. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like and subscribe to Movies on the Brain for more fun-filled discussions of your favorite mysteries. I'd love to hear what you thought of this alien adventure and how it fits into the Scooby-Doo universe. Drop your comments below. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep looking for clues because there's always more mysteries to solve.